Guys, I'm live for the second time this week, which I don't normally do because I'm trying to do it just once a week. But I'm live today again for a reason. Squirrels. You just missed it fighting and chasing each other and fighting. There's one over there, but you can't see it. Well, if any action happens, I'll squirrel. Squirrel. Yeah, I've just heard some of them out the wall. I'm just gonna be locking the gate now. No, I'm not gonna be locking the gate. I'm lying. The gate's locked already. I'm going to be opening the gate and I'm going to be taking the bins back in. Okay, so I am going to be talking about something that happened yesterday. Okay. Not sure if I should, because, I'm afraid to jinx stuff, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, because you might see it happen. I might live stream when it happens. So anyway, sorry. So yesterday I went to Martin's in the park and stuff. Remember that when I used to do Martin's in the park videos? Well, I did that today, and last week I got the scooter charged up and everything, because there's a scooter place down there, and down that road, that street, and there's a scooter place. Yes. So I called in, I remember before Christmas, I called in to ask them if they could take these scooters off our hands that we have. Obviously for money, they'd be paying us money to take them off our hands, because they're just sat there taking up space in that room, and I really want to sort that room out so that it's, looks nice. So, yeah, okay, go away. Sorry, text message. So yeah, so I went. So for the first time, I actually charged. I charged up before Christmas, obviously, to make sure it worked. But there was some reason why I couldn't do it, but I can't remember what. So, oh yeah, I had to put it all back. I had to put it all together so I could test to see if it actually worked after I charged the battery. So, I haven't done that yet, but last week I did. So, I charged the battery, put the scooter together. No, I didn't. That's also a lie. Yeah, I did that, but I couldn't turn it on because I didn't know where the key was. So then the next day came, and it was Wednesday. I'm going to go that way anyway, so I thought I'd call in. But I thought, well, I can't call in now because I don't know if the scooter works because I can't find the key for it. So I would have just, my mum might know where it is, but... So anyway, as I was passing, I noticed there was a really big fat guy in the shop, who's not normally there. It's normally this other guy, whose name I don't know. But this big fat guy was in there today. He stood up, and I thought, oh my god, he's hot. So I thought, I've got to go in anyway, even though I don't even know if the scooter works. So I went in and I asked him for a key to borrow to see if I could make it work. And I was hoping to God he knew what kind of key I need, because I know what the scooter is, but I didn't know if he had the right one, or whether there'd been new models made since our one. So I said it was a drive, and it was blue, and he happened to have one in, so I just pointed to it. I said, yeah, that's the one. It's exactly like that one. So he said, yes, I have the key. So he gave me the key. So I tested to see if it works. It does work. So the next week, which was now yesterday, I went in to say, yes, it works, and the big fat guy was in. Turns out I know the big fat guy. He actually lived in this house before we lived in here. And we got talking about that, and I was friends with his niece when I was a child, and he's seen me, so we kind of know each other a bit. I'd never met him, officially, but kind of knew him. So he's not a total stranger. So we got talking, and I asked if he was single, and he said he was, and I kind of just blurted out, because I thought, oh, he's single, so I just blurted out if he'd go out with me. I asked him out, and he just started asking me these questions, but he never actually said yes or no. But he said that the other guy said that they were gonna come here at some point, and I said tomorrow's good. So he said he'd come and, you know, check the scooter, because he said because it's not been used for so long, they don't tend to last very long, even if they do work initially. So he was gonna come and test it, and then after I asked this guy out, he said, is it okay if I come as well to the house? So I thought maybe he'd have an answer for me. So that would be today. So I thought he'd have an answer for me today. But it's now probably 4:30, 5 o'clock, and he's not here yet. So I'm presuming they're coming after work, like when they shut. But that was not the arrangement. The arrangement was for him to come like between 2 and 5. I suppose it's not 5 o'clock yet, but if it gets too late, I'm gonna have to tell him not to come. But I just wanted to let you know, you guys know what's happening, so that if he ever does come, whether it's today or a different day, I'll let you know what happens, rather than live stream another day and then have to tell you all this story plus whatever happens afterwards. It's kind of like in anticipation, so you're like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen, and then I can tell you next time I live stream. Okay. Somebody's making a load of racket. So they said that they would ring me before they came, like about half an hour before, or they'd ring to say yes, I'll be half an hour, or I'll be an hour, or whatever. So if it gets too late, I'm gonna have to tell them not to come though. Sorry, I look shy. It's not very good angle, is it? I'm gonna have to tell them not to come if they come too late, because obviously we need to do dinner and we need to settle down for the evening. I don't really like people coming in the evening because it messes with our routine. So I'm gonna leave it. So anyway, wish me luck that I get the result I want. I'm hoping he'll sort of have an answer for me when he does come. Like, hopefully he'll say, yes, I will go out with you. It's like, we just left it hanging in the air, you know. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Leave it hanging in the air. I don't like it when stuff's hanging in the air, but I had high hopes for today. But it's come late. And so this afternoon, when I was doing dinner, lunch, when I was doing lunch in the afternoon, I was dead nervous. And I had the, you know, butterfly in the stomach sort of feeling. But now I don't. Now I feel more calm. So I'm happy about that, because I don't like feeling that way, the way I felt before. Because I was just like really nervous and really sort of excited. Yeah, I hope it works out, because I really like this guy. He is amazing. He's like, you know, he seems like a really nice guy from what we had a conversation for like an hour in that shop. I only went in there to talk about scooters, and we ended up talking about more personal things. He is really fat, but I don't think he likes being fat. I don't know. He's the Reverend's son. The former Reverend, I mean. The one who lived here many millions of years ago, and he has now died, which is very sad, because I mean I did used to have a crush on him when he lived next door, because he moved next door and we lived here, and they had a granddaughter. So they had a son and a daughter, and they had a granddaughter, and I used to play with her as a child. I'm not going to say we were friends because, well, she was not very nice, but not going to say too much about that. She just used to do things like, I don't know, threaten to tattle on me all the time if I didn't do what she wanted me to do, and then she just sort of, I don't know, she moved. As it happens, if Ohio Joe is still watching this, she did actually move to Hong Kong. Maybe you know her, because she did move to Hong Kong for a while. But she always came home here for like the summer and Christmas and stuff. And she said we'd see each other then, but we never did. She never bothered with me after that, even though she came back here to live with her grandparents. She never sort of bothered with me after that, so I'm not sure I can really ever call her my friend, but how weird would it be if I married into their family? She'd have to see me. That's China. Is it in Japan as well? I was gonna say, yeah, that is a bit extreme. She didn't do anything that bad. She's a midwife, so she's doing good now, obviously. She's doing good things. She just didn't treat me very good, but she didn't treat me terribly. Yeah, hopefully it will go well. If there is issues, I'll gladly get the cannon. Thank you, that's very great. Okay. She doesn't live there now. I don't know where she lives, but I think she's back here. Hey, squirrel! Oh, it came really close. It was a joke, but it was a bit of a dark joke. It's alright, everybody's making jokes about the virus at the moment. Even my dad did. He said he was ill last week and he said it's probably that China virus. And like, my mum was all, when I told her about it, she was like, that's a bit extreme. You shouldn't joke about stuff like that. You should joke about stuff. I was so worried, I wrote him a note. I never gave it to him though. I better just go get the bins and I'll be right back. I don't know where to put this. Sorry, just gonna have to look at the ceiling for a moment. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna close the door as well so it doesn't get cold in the house. Right, I'm back, sorry. Alright, so all I expect from this guy is to at least go to lunch. That's it. Okay. Let's go in before I get cold. I've already been outside before when I was taking the dog out, so... Okay, so yeah, I put my makeup on specifically for him coming. Oh no, I don't want it here, do I? Nope, I still don't want in there. I still don't want to go in there. So I freaking rearranged my dining room for absolutely nothing. If you want to see it, there's the scooter. I can't, it's too dark in here. Shut up. My mum's asleep. I don't want to make any noise. Back in the warmth. Much better. So yeah, I bet you any money he'll probably be coming after work. Probably. But I don't know when they get off work, so... that is a problem, because like I say, I don't want to be hanging around here any longer. I'm supposed to be doing dinner now. Really, ideally. I think I'll make a cup of tea. And I can show you my outfit. Again, it's pretty much the same outfit I wore, you know, last time I live streamed. I got my camera ready. I wanted to get a video of him, just a little video. But I don't have any space on my phone. I didn't want to record with this because it's too obvious, and I know how people are about being recorded, so I wanted to do it sneakily with my phone. Because I'm such a terrible person, because apparently recording people is such a terrible crime. With the way people react to it, it must be an absolutely terrible thing. The way I see it is pure innocence. You shouldn't have anything to worry about if people are recording you. So all these people who have a go at me for recording must be guilty of something. Guilty. All the more reason to record them. I record shit because either people are being naughty, or I record for a memory. And I want you guys to see what he looks like, so I was going to just do, maybe on the live stream I will show you guys. But I'm not going to show you the bit where, I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway. So I think, when I asked him out, I think he actually thought maybe I was joking. So, he might have thought I was joking, so... I was just gonna, like, out there. Because when they come, they're gonna come in the hall, and my mum was gonna be there. So I didn't want to ask him in front of my mum, so I was gonna wait till I was outside and see him out and maybe say, "So what's your answer then?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I thought you were joking about that." And I'll be like, "No, it's deadly serious." And then he'll be all, like, hesitating, and I'll be like, "It's just feckin' lunch. It's just feckin' lunch." So that was my plan. That was how the conversation was going to go. But I'm not going to record that bit or live stream that bit. Alright? Because it's just so... I don't even know. I just feel like maybe it's a bit pathetic or something. I don't know. I don't know. People are funny about girls asking guys out, so... It's like... I don't normally do this. I only would do it for special circumstances, so... I did do it a couple of times in the past, but that was after I got talking to a person. Not just like, I don't just go up to random people or anything. This guy is someone I actually talked to, so it's special circumstances because I talked to him and we got along so well. I'm very thirsty, so I'm going to make it. When I'm far out, I can take this lot off. Oh yeah, and also today, you guys, you'll be back. Okay. So yeah, thanks for the wishing of luck. I hope it works out. I hope that he will agree to have lunch. Don't tell my mom, I'm not telling her, because I don't want to jinx it. And I don't even know if she'll agree. I'm going to eat some of these. A bit hard. I've already eaten most. Waiting around is so boring. I'm doing stuff in between though. It's kind of cold. Oh. It's not really cold in here. Did I give the dog his treats? There's a kettle. I'm sorry it's a box that is in here. Okay. Yeah. So I was thinking, when they get here, I will start the live stream up. Right, but if they get too late, like if it gets more like 6, 7 o'clock and they ring, I'm gonna be saying, well, sorry, it's too late now. So I hope they come soon. I don't really want to be, but I doubt it. I mean, I think they get off work at like 6 or something, probably. So I remember when I was coming home from Morrison's, which was like 5 or something. It was like 5-ish. We drove past, the taxi drove past the scooter place on the way home. And I could still see them in there. So I'm worried it's just, oh shoot. I'm worried it's going to be, I don't know how late that was. I can't even remember how late that was. So I have no idea. It's such a shame. I mean, it would be like that every day, wouldn't it? Hide the screen. Yeah, I would. I'm just gonna have the phone there, sort of down here, like I always do when I'm doing that sort of thing. I have it here, and I just like pretend like I'm just it's just there, like I've just got hold of it, and I just put it up to my thing and just like do stuff. That's what I normally do. It's usually still obvious though. I am the worst spy ever. Even when I creep around super quiet, I always make a lot of noise. And when I'm trying to record people, like really sneaky like, you know, without them knowing, they always know. I even bought spy cameras at one point. They still knew. They still knew. It's crazy. Like I had these spy glasses and like you couldn't really tell they were spy glasses, and someone from afar said, "Are those spy glasses?" And I'm like, seriously, everybody knows when I'm recording. It's crazy. People just know stuff. It's like, oh, and the other one. When I was in disguise once, I wore like a mask and a hoodie, like a baggy hoodie, so you couldn't even know it was me, like, because of my shape or anything. And people still knew it was me. It was so weird. Like, from afar, they still knew it was me. Like, I came into view of those hooligans, a gang of hooligans. I just turned the corner and they were sort of across the road. And they said, "Oh, it's fun." And they just went on with themselves. And I'm like, how do you know it's me? I'm in a freaking, you know, I'm in clothes that you couldn't really tell it's me. You can't see my face good. You can't really see my form good because I was wearing baggy clothes. How do you know it's me? My face was covered. I had sunglasses. I had a mask on. I had a hood up. How the freak did you know it was me? People do this stuff. They somehow know it's me, and they always know what I'm doing, even if I try and hide it. It's like, oh my god, I can't hide. Help. Why not randomly standing up so we can see the romance unfold? This is a freaking chocolate donut, silly. Gingerbread. So, the problem with that is, if I stand it up somewhere, it's hard because it's hard to know where it's going to see the full of everything. Oh, it's going to be hard to do that. So I'll have to hold it. I mean, I could put it down and put it somewhere, but it'll still be obvious it's recording or something, so. It is not. Besides, no romance is going to form in that hallway. My mum will be there, and it will be embarrassing. In fact, I am hoping and praying to God that he doesn't, because another thing about me is a lot of people seem to tattle on me a lot. My friends, when I was a kid, used to tattle on me if I did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Even adults tattle on me, like complete strangers tattle on me. So another thing I don't want is for that guy to actually tell my mum, or she'll be there. I'm hoping he doesn't tell her that I asked him out, because if he does tell her, I will die. I will hope that the ground just swallows me up, because A, it'll be embarrassing. B, I want to do this without her knowing, just for a little bit. I'm not going to sneak around. It's just until I know what's what. I'd like to have at least one date with this guy before I start talking to my mum about him. She won't, you can go guarantee that she will shout at me later. I don't know what she'll say, but you can just go guarantee she's not going to be happy about it. What are people saying? Hello, boss. Oh, hi, little Princess Alice. I do not like waiting around like this, though. How long were they stewing for? I'm just taking the tea bags out. I didn't really focus. I'll just go get the milk. I'll be right back. Isn't it boring waiting around? My plan was, when they were sort of due to come, so like I say, he was going to ring me and say, we'll be here in half an hour, or we'll be here in an hour. So our plan was to start recording, or, live streaming before he came. But as it was getting darker and later, I thought I'd just live stream now anyway. Right, so we've got teas done for our dinner. So that's at least one job done. I have 2 milks out. So that's the good milk. And that's the not so good milk. That one, my mum suspected was going off like a week ago, but it still seems to be okay. Yeah, I was gonna be like, so what do you say? How about my question yesterday? And I don't know what he'd say, so I can't feel that bit in. I'd be all like, it's just lunch. If he starts to hesitate and shit, I'd be like, it's just lunch. Can you, like, next Tuesday? He'd probably be like, oh, I have to work next Tuesday. You can go guarantee there'll be something. That's how it always is. That's the problem. Yes, Morrison's, exactly. Actually, I was going to go swimming this time, not Morrison's. But if it was lunch, I suppose we can't do that. That was my plan. So I'm going to ask him if he'll go swimming with me. I'll say, can we go swimming? And he'll be all like, no, because I'm fat and I don't want to show off my fat body. And I'll be all like, please do. Record it. Please do. And then I'll be like, please, right, if you're not going to come swimming with me, then just show me now. Show me now. In the cold. In the cold. I'm just kidding. Go swimming with me. Okay, then I'll go swimming with you. Let's go. Wait. Did you just call me babes? Dude, not cool. It's boss to you. I really want a cup of tea right now. Surely my cup must be alright. I know my other one. Oh man. Die. No, it's still alive. How's that possible? No. I think I got it. No, I didn't. It's flying around. My cup's got a frickin' fly on it. It's the cutest thing, but I don't want them in the house. They're infesting the house. Oh, and it was just in there. Oh, just wash this cup. That's probably full of bug shit or something. No, that's what you say to him. Alright, okay. No. I'm not saying that. No. No, I'm not gonna say that to him. That's just no. Just no. I want to let him know I'm not like all the other girls. I'm not interested in him losing weight. I want him to stay big and fat. In fact, if it is possible, he can get fatter for all I care. I'll say, babes, please come swimming with me. Do you know what? I've just washed my hair and it already looks like choice. If I'm going swimming, do I bother washing my hair? You know, next week. How am I going to pull going swimming off, by the way? Don't you need to take like a million things? I mean, when we used to go swimming, we used to have a gym bag, but I don't know if I've not seen it for a while. What do you need to take swimming? I know you need towels, don't you? To like dry off and shit. Unless they have their own towels. I have no idea. It's been a while since I gone swimming, so I think you have to bring your own towels, don't you? So I need a swimming ring, because I can't swim. And before you were all like, oh, if you can't swim, why are you going swimming? Because I like to float on things. What do you mean sun lotion? Are there swimming baths? There's no sun in there, stupid. towel, yes. I don't have a bikini, so it'll be full-on swimsuit. If you want to buy me a bikini, you're more than welcome to. But I don't have the money to pay for the high prices. Do you know one part of a swimming costume on its own costs quite a lot, let alone the set? I can't afford those prices for a little piece of material that covers your nipples and your crotch. Stop doing low battery shit. I hate low battery. Indoor pool. Is it? Is it beach weather? I don't think so. It's freezing outside. Why would I be going to the beach? The sun doesn't exist right now. Why you'd assume I'd be going swimming at the beach in this weather? I have no idea. That's just silly. It really is. It's just stupid. Well, I might not have battery enough to live stream this guy now, so I'm gonna charge it up. Alright, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Let me just check to make sure it's charging. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. It normally lets me know, but when I'm live streaming, it does not. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. We don't have a nickname because I know his name. I just call him the big fat guy. I'm not sure I should say his name. I don't want to jinx it, you know. What about my cousin? We hate her. She's the one who tattled on me when I was a kid. And she wasn't very nice just recently either. Recent years, that is. Yes. I don't want to do 200, I want to do 180. Okay. 190, I mean. No, I will be eating there at the swimming baths. And I'm not going to take more things than necessary. I'd rather just take one bag's worth of things. I don't even want to take towels. I kind of wish they'd had stuff there. I don't really want to be carrying a bunch of things. Especially if this guy decides I'm not going swimming after all, I'm going to lunch. I'd hate to carry a load of stuff and then we don't end up going swimming after all. So I don't even know if he'll agree to do it, you see, so I don't want to scare him off, so I'm just going to say lunch. I don't know how to bring up the swimming thing. He'll probably think that's an odd first date. So I'll probably just say lunch. I don't know. I really want to go swimming with him, but, you know, it's like, do I? Huh? I'm not taking coffee there. No, that's boring. Why would I go all the way to Ashton just to have a coffee? Is going well. It's not happening. I don't know. He's huge. He's huge. He's massive. That's what caught my eye. I just have to have him. He's obese. He's massive. Just like his father. Who I also had a crush on back in the old days. Ashton, you Wonderline. Ashton, you Wonderline. Yes, there's a pool there, but I don't like that pool. I only like the pool in Hyde. The pool in Hyde is so much more interesting. It's got a big, huge, enormous pool that has a really shallow end, which is good for me because I can't fucking swim. This is fun doing this. It fits in perfectly. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm kind of shoving this in these holes that's in the pot thing, the pasta pot. There's like these little holes for draining the water and just sticking it in there. It's kind of fun. So, like I say, just randomly waiting around in it's boring. But I'm also live streaming, so normally I'd be like, if I wasn't live streaming, I'd be doing something else, so. Oh, near Manchester, okay. Yeah. Ashton Underline is the best. He's really fat, but like, he hasn't said yes. He's supposed to be coming today to see. I'm presuming he's going to have an answer for me today. But if not, I'm going to remind him. Because he might have thought it was a joke. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried he probably thought it was a joke. So... You'll understand when he gets here. You'll understand why he would probably think it was a joke. And also why my mum wouldn't approve. I wish. I don't know. He probably just... He said he doesn't go out much. That was one of the excuses he made when I asked him out. He first of all said something that I'm not going to tell you. And then he said... I don't go out much. And I was like, well, neither do I. So I said, it's perfect. And he went, whatever. And then I went, just kidding. And then he probably thought the whole thing was a joke, so. So I'm worried he thinks it was just a big joke. It was all very awkward. The subject was also changed very quickly. And it was back to scooter stuff. Thank goodness, though, because it was getting late and I really needed to go. I wasn't expecting to have a full-blown conversation with him, to be honest with you. I thought I'd be in there and just talking about the scooter stuff, and I wasn't even expecting to ask him out, to be honest with you. It came out because we were talking, and like I say, he said he was single. He said he's been married, but he's now single. When he said he'd been married, I thought, oh, he's still married. So I just decided to say, you know, are you married now? And he went, no. So I said he's single, and he went, oh, yeah. So that's when I did it, so it's like, really awkward. I sure hope he would agree to go swimming, but so he probably doesn't, because, like I say, he's really fat, and you know how people are when they're fat, they're all self-conscious and he won't show the bodies off, so he probably wouldn't go swimming. But I am hoping he will. But as I don't want to scare him off, I'm just going to say lunch. Probably. Say lunch. I'm not going out just to have coffee, although I'm supposed to be going shopping at Morrison's, so I don't know. I really don't. I'm just gonna say lunch or coffee or I don't know. You mean stalk him? Dude. What's that gonna achieve? He'll be all like, I'm gonna call the police. And you know his niece I told you about that I was friends with? Also, she was visiting yesterday. And I was also worried he was going to tell her that I asked him out. Like, oh, Kirsty asked me out yesterday. You know, your friend. The one that lives at this house. Because I know the house, so. And she'll be like, oh, no. So I'm worried she'll talk him out for whatever reason. Because she didn't like me or whatever. I don't know, I don't think she likes me anymore. She's not bothered with me for years, so. I'm afraid she'll probably try and put him off or something. So I hope he's told nobody. The problem was his colleague was right there, so he's like the only other person who was present there when I asked him, which made it more embarrassing and awkward, but I had no choice. It was probably super cringe-worthy, probably. Super cringe-worthy. But I was like, I don't care, I've just got to do it. I've got to take a chance. I was like, I don't care, I've just got to do it. I really wasn't going to, but, you know, sort of led there, and, you know, I don't know if I did the right thing. I was like, you know, I don't care. I'm glad I did it, because I'm sure maybe something will come of it, so. Alright, now to the gym. I will check back to see if obese Maurice visits you. Go swimming. Oh yeah, me too. I gotta do my exercises too. Okay, so. Obese Maurice is a great nickname. You've probably gone by now, so I'm just gonna do food, and then I'm gonna do some exercises. Love the lotion video. Thank you. Oh, and when you get back, I want you to explain to me why you were so mean like years ago. I keep forgetting to ask. Moi. You wouldn't tell everybody what you did. So Daniel, I did that particular video for a specific person. It was one of those video requests. I don't know if he got it. Are you the person? I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten his name, so I'm a horrible person. Oh, 3 views. Oh, sod you then. 7 people who were viewing before. How dare you leave my live stream? Actually, I think I'm going to stop because it's getting long now. So just stay tuned. I might live stream again soon. You know, if that guy comes. He's not even rang yet, so... Oh god, he's going to come after work, isn't he? No, it's going to be super late. You kind of just want to get this over with, you know? I'll talk to him anyway. I'll say, isn't it possible you could come a different day and, you know, it'd be earlier? Like 3 o'clock would be better for me. Between like, I don't know, 2 and 4 o'clock would be better. Not freaking this. It's like it's so late and it's dark outside and I won't be able to see how sexy and fat and sexy he is. Did I mention sexy? What if he watches this live stream? Don't give him my thing. Okay. So I mean, I'm not even. You can't. I searched for him on social media, by the way. I can't find him. So. No, you can't either. Wow. So you're. Yeah. So I'll try and get. I'll try and get a good view of him when if he ever comes. You're supposed to remember he's gonna be ringing to say I'll be here in half an hour or an hour. So he hasn't even rang yet. So I can say. Do you think they're just like not bothering? I don't know. You'd think at least they'd have rang by now to say I'm coming after work or something. You'd think, wouldn't you? Guys like it. Show him that you love his belly. Really? So, what do you think I should just go up to him and just hug him and start playing with his belly? Or that other thing that I said. I said, show me your belly. Show me your fat body. Yeah, I would love to. That is my first instinct, but I have to control myself because I do not want him to think that I'm a weirdo or that I'm a pervert. But I so am. Not a weirdo, I'm just a pervert. I so am. I'd be like, I'd love to go up to a fat person and just go, the belly. I told, you know what, I was on Phoebe and I told people I did that and they actually disapproved. They were all like, oh, these men are not a piece of meat, how very dare you treat them like a piece of meat, how very dare you. They were like, they were horrible on Phoebe, they were like, oh, you shouldn't do that. But I actually got their permission, you know, I said to these particular guys, it was a long time ago, by the way, like many years ago. I actually said to these guys, I said, is it okay if I feel your belly? And they were like, yeah, okay, go for it. So I did. And I just happened to share this on Phoebe and everybody came down on me like a ton of bricks saying I shouldn't have done it and you know it's like molesting them or whatever, you know, it's like sexual harassment or something, but I wasn't because I asked their permission. I actually got their consent, so it can't be bad, can it? I don't think he'll like it. Not all men like it. A lot of men don't like it when you just start mauling them. I can just imagine because I remember I did something once just to test the waters and the guy just gave me a dirty look. Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally touched a guy's butt in a supermarket and he just looked at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pervert! Like, oh, sorry. No, I wasn't. I was like, ha, ha, ha. Mwah, ha. Just kidding. I'm scared. What was that noise? Somebody's coming to beat me up. I don't feel right about doing it. I just know that I'll get a bad reaction if I touch a guy's belly. Or any part of their body, they'll just feel like, what are you doing? People just don't do that, do they? People just don't do that. And if they do, it would be very weird. So I'm not gonna do it. It's either that or I won't be able to get rid of the damn things. Now I'm gonna show you my outfit better. If I can position this stupid thing. Oh, and the other reason why I'm going to stop the live stream as well is so that this can charge up, so that if he ever comes, I'll have enough charge so I can not have it plugged to the thing right now, because it's plugged in while I'm doing this. So it needs to not be plugged in, it needs to be charged up enough so I can stream without it like that. So tie him onto a chair and use him to I mean, you are the boss. How fun. I doubt it. He's massive. I think he could probably overpower me. I'm pretty sure he is huge. He's not just fat, he's tall as well. Pretty sure he could. I don't think I would be able to do that. I don't think I would be actually physically able to do that. Besides, he'd have to come in here. The only chairs are in here, so it's like, oh, look at this mess. I can't have him see the mess. So, yeah. But this is like the only opportunity. So it would be fun to do that. Especially after that comment about me tying my mum in the basement. I can do that. Use your sexes to control him and dominate. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah. Well, do you know what? I was thinking of, like, when I was in the... I didn't know how it was going to go. I was thinking of going like this on the desk. And when he asked, like, what price do you want? And I was going to do this. Take out a piece of paper with the price on and go... But couldn't do it because there's like a load of things in the way anyway. But it didn't come to that because they didn't talk money. Instead, they talked, oh, well, it might not work. And they always break down when they're not been used for a while. And like, I think they're trying to get like this scooter for free or something. I'm afraid I'm going to be conned. Like, even if it does work good, I'm afraid that they're going to go, oh, it doesn't work, and not pay me anything. But, you know, you need it taken off your hands, don't you? Well, I'll take it off your hands for free. I won't pay you anything. And I'll be like, no. So if you won't pay me anything, I'll just have to keep the damn thing until I can get someone who will pay for it. So I'm sure, even if it doesn't work, they could fix it. I'm pretty sure they could. Like, they could just get a new battery for it or something. Like, because it would be the battery that would not probably work good. So they could just get a new battery. I'm pretty sure they could do that. I'm pretty sure that they could fix it. So even if it doesn't work, they could fix it, or they could sell it for parts, or, you know, they could do something with it. Because otherwise, what would they do with it, you know? If they took it off my hands, what would they do with it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they would take it off my hands, this scooter that doesn't work, for free, and they would be like, yeah, we'll sell it. We got this free scooter to sell. I'm pretty sure that's what they'll do, so I'm not going to accept any less than money. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh yes, you can take it off my hands for free. No. I just have to stay in there forever then. Because I'm pretty sure that they can do something. In fact, I'm going to just sell it. If they won't take it, I'm just going to sell it. I'm pretty sure it'll work. I think it works. I think it'll work forever. So I'm just going to sell it then. I'm just going to sell it. And I'll just do the usual, well, and if it doesn't work, I'll be like, oh, well, it's tough shit. So I'm just going to sell it. So any guys want a scooter? Any of you obese people want a scooter? I have one for sale about... How much did we buy it for? £1,000, please. But just for you, I will sell it for 900. Okay? So if anybody wants a scooter, just let me know. You have to be local-ish. And if you're not local, then you'll have to travel all this way to get it, okay? And you'll have to pay me lots of money. Okay, so if you want a scooter, I will give you a good deal. Actually, I've got two, so if you get anybody who wants scooters, I've got two scooters for you. One of them may or may not work. The other one definitely works. I think the other one definitely works as well, but I've not tested it, so I don't know. But if anybody wants two scooters or one of the two scooters, I'll be happily to oblige. It's a Drive Scout. It's just in case this guy's a freaking, you know, con person, and even though it works, he'll say it doesn't work and go, oh well, we can't give you any money for it then. Because I think it will. I think it will definitely work forever. I think it will be the best. I think it's the best. So, yeah. So remember, I'm selling two scooters. I'm sure there's lots of fat people on here who use scooters. So just let me know if anybody wants a scooter, or they're not disabled but they just want a scooter. You know, so that they can get fat, so they can just go everywhere on the scooter, and you know, even if they're able-bodied. Then he's your personal plaything, and you can use him to your own pleasure. Yay, that'll be fun. Okay, so also, will you buy my scooter, please? I'm not being conned. I refuse. So, if you won't take the scooter for money, then I just want to let you guys know I have two scooters for sale. I'm probably gonna list them on eBay, probably. Yeah. I was gonna do that originally, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. But you know, if this doesn't work out, then it doesn't matter. Sorry, not local. Sorry, not sorry. Yes, we're evil. Let's tie him up and let's play with his belly and just. From what he was wearing from his clothes, he looked like he had a very nice flabby belly. I wish to see it one day. I hope he will oblige me. I hope he will say yes to the lunch. I hope when he comes I can hug him, at least. I think your idea is really fun though, I'd love to do that. But I don't think I can do it. I feel silly doing it. Do you really think I could seduce him with my sexiness and just go, well, hello there, sexy? I feel silly doing it for real. Oh yeah, it is. When you see that little bit of belly just hanging out from below the bottom of the shirt, yeah, that's the sexiest thing in the universe, isn't it? But his doesn't do that, so we had a builder once that worked on another property, and he was fat, and his belly, you could see the bottom of it underneath his shirt. And I was shorter back then, so I could see it even better. I was about 14, I think. Oh, and it was so hot. And I remember one time he reached up to get a thing from a shelf, and his shirt lifted up and you could see it all. It was amazing. And I thought, his daughter is so lucky to have this big fat dude as a father. I wish I had a big fat daddy. Well, I kind of hope this guy will become a nice father. Yeah, actually, he said, do you have daddy issues? And I was like, he said that. He did say that. I thought that was quite random. I don't know why he said that. Weird. I laughed a lot when he said it because it was so it was like I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting him to say that. Do you think he likes me? I mean, he saw me in my coat, he didn't see me in this lovely outfit. So that's why I wore this today, because I want him to see how lovely it is. Which you can't see very good. Hang on. I think you'll be able to see it back over here. So, also yesterday I was wearing these boots that go up to here, so they couldn't see how nice my legs looked either. So, hopefully he'll come and see how lovely my legs look and how great my body looks, and he'll be like, yes, I must have her. Yes, I must have her. So I think he has preservations. I don't know. Stupid. It'll be so stupid if it doesn't work out. Okay, you know I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to stop the stream now, so I'll let you know what happens. I will start streaming again. If I start streaming again tonight, you know it's happening. He's coming here. I'm so excited now. I'm so glad I told you guys, because at first I was like, I was starting to lose the will to frickin', you know, the later it was getting, and at least I wasn't nervous anymore. But now talking about it again, I'm getting excited, but not nervous. I feel a little bit less nervous with you guys watching, I think. Because like I say, I've not told anyone so far. I've not told my mum or anything. I told her about him and his name because she kind of knows him a bit, like from the past. So, the past, when he used to live here. So I just hope all goes well. And she said also she'll be able to find out if he's a good person or not. But she's asleep at the moment, so I don't know. It's getting so late though. It's nearly 6 o'clock. It's like 1:45. So I'm not even sure if he's gonna be coming. So anyway, so I'm gonna stop now. I'll let you know what happens. Nice that you're sharing this to us. Yeah, I wanted to share it to someone. I was gonna share it to my granny Isabel, but I've not shared it to her either. So yeah, so please hope and pray I'll say yes to my proposal of lunch at least. Oh, good. Okay, let's hope and pray. Let's hope. I'm getting nervous again. No, I will. I'll definitely do that. See you later.